For the perspective for a convention, um, what we define as media and press is the media side, because press isn't the traditional press anymore. It used to be press was defined as newspaper, television, radio. But with streaming and content creation and so much more, it's broadened that scope of media and press. So for a lot of conventions, where they're competing against other conventions, but at the same time, even as big as conventions as MomoCon and DragonCon, I still hear about people like, "Oh, I've never heard of them," but they're nerds. But it takes because of a lot of content creators, streamers, podcasters that are getting a lot of the, you know, people getting their foot in the door, or they came across you because, oh my gosh, it's another black geek, or this is another a woman that is a geek. I want to tune into her content, and they learn about these conventions through there, and that's very uh, powerful for a lot of conventions because we want to get in front of a lot of people to see what we're about and see what the experience is like through these outlets, and then go ahead and come to our convention, check it out, and then a lot of these people end up becoming fans that they are repeat attendees because they enjoyed themselves just because they got introduced to the convention because they watched Blerdkast, or they saw something on Cosplay by Shinobi's social media. It's one of those that just takes somebody coming across you on their For You page, or just already following you, to get introduced to these conventions, and that is more powerful than purchasing ads in a lot of newspapers and things like that.
Okay. Okay. Anything you like to add, Tillman?
Sorry about that. I kind of have a interesting perspective on things because of how I started and where I ended up at. Um, I when I was working for when I owned Target Audience magazine, I had purchased it, and it was heavily involved in basically live event coverage, concert photography around Atlanta. It was very specific to that, and I wanted to kind of broaden that a little bit and bring in